Hey all, welcome to the Institute in this week's top 10 list. I don't know about you, but I'm having a hard time letting go of Halloween. It's one of my favorite holidays, and I had planned on doing a top 10 ghosts list for the Halloween month, but I didn't get enough time. Now I'm going to fill it in late. What the heck? Ghosts are always cool. And I'm going to try to do ghosts that are actually ghosts, not just because it has ghost in their name, not somebody dressed up like a ghost, an actual ghost. And number 10 we're going to start out with is Ghost in a Jar. You only saw this guy a couple of times on the show, Rick and Morty. Funko did include him, though, in their nifty little mystery mini series, which I still need 2 of these to be a complete set. But the Ghost in the Jar one is a little hard to come by, and he is pretty cool. So he gets number 10. Number 9. One of the themes is going to be Christmas Carol, of course, because there's all kinds of ghosts in Christmas Carol. So we're going to swing around over this way and look at the Christmas Carol, Muppets Christmas Carol. Palisades did this terrific Ghost of Christmas Present. Of course, we have here the Marleys, they did as well, but it's the Ghost of Christmas Present that I'm going to put on the list. I really like the little PVC line. This is the smaller series than their normal action figure line they did for the Muppets. And he gets number 9. Number 8, we're going to swing way around over here. I've said before that, you know what, when it comes to any of these Halloween lists, you can almost always find something from The Nightmare Before Christmas. And that's the case with ghosts, too. I'm going to put 0, the ghost dog, who is right over here, sitting in his bed with his food bowl here in front of Jack. And he's getting number 8. We didn't get a lot of 0 figures, but I like this one because of the way it's set up to sort of sit in the bed. Number 7 is from a line that I wish we would get more of, but I suspect we won't get any more. That is the cereal line. We got Count Chocula and Frankenberry. And as an exclusive, we got Boo Berry. He's definitely a ghost. He glows in the dark. I'm going to do a favorite collection eventually of glow-in-the-dark figures. And so you'll get to see him again when we do that one. Number 6 is next. Ooh, let's see, number 6. Well, we're going to swing around and go over to the superheroes. There are lots and lots of superheroes who have ghost in their name. I bet you could come up with at least 10 right off the top of your head in about 15 seconds. But I'm going with one that's an actual ghost. Gentleman Ghost. I'm also going with it because I think this DCUC figure, which is one of my favorite lines, is also a terrific representation of the character. I love the transition from the clear plastic to the white. I like the way they did the head. Just a great figure overall. He gets number 6. Number 5. Ooh. This is a character that, well, let's face it, you might not immediately think of him as a ghost. He definitely is. But we need a better figure, that's for sure. I'm going with the sideshow version of the ghost with the most, and that would be Beetlejuice. Now, Sideshow's given us another version coming out this year that looks better. We got a Hot Toys version coming of the more recent version. So we are going to get better Beetlejuice figures here pretty soon, but we don't have them yet, but this is the best we can. And that's why he's coming in at number 5. If it was a better figure, I'm sure he would rank higher on my list. Number 4, we're going to come over and talk about Ghostbusters. You can't possibly talk about ghost action figures without talking about Ghostbusters. And number 4 on the list is the Library Ghost. I believe this one is the one that Diamond Select Toys did in their line. You know, we had at least 5 or 6 companies do figures in that 5, 6, 7-inch scale for Ghostbusters, but I think this is the Diamond Select one. This is definitely the best library ghost we've gotten so far. And she gets number 4. We travel back to the Muppets for number 3. Because, you might have forgot this, but they actually did 3 Muppet characters, ghost Muppets, that they did as accessories to Uncle Deadly. So there were 3 variations on Uncle Deadly and 3 variations on the Ghost Muppet. And this one down here on the right is another glow-in-the-dark figure. So again, when I get around to doing that glow-in-the-dark favorite collection, which is going to be interesting to shoot as I stumble around in the dark. That one will also be on there. Number 2, we're going to come back to Ghostbusters. Slimer is one of the most famous ghosts of all time. And of all the many Slimers we've gotten, this version from NECA, when they did their original 7-inch line of Ghostbusters, is the best version we've got. The detailing on it is amazing. The paint job is fantastic, and I love the green slime base. Just an excellent figure all the way around. Number 2, easily. Why didn't it take number 1? Well, that's because we're going to go back over here and talk about A Christmas Carol again. Christmas Carol has had lots of different ghosts. Yeah, I mean, if I wanted to do more of them, I could have gone down here with Mickey's Christmas Carol. There's several more of the ghosts down there. But instead, for the number 1 slot, I'm going with Jacob Marley from the Four Horsemen. This is a terrific figure. Lots of cool accessories. It's part of their figure obscura, and they tend to do really great figures every release with this. But he's getting the number 1 spot easily. So there you go. There's my top 10 ghosts. Hopefully you had a great spooky October. Hopefully your collecting is going well. Make sure you subscribe. And then on Wednesday or so, I'm hopeful that we'll have another favorite collection video. Until then, have a great week.